Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
That brings up Prince Fielder. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Omar Narvaez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Narvaez, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Corbin Burns, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
So now into the box is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes.
No, that missed. Balls, 1 strike.
Tony Gwynn will be next. doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First delivery to him.
Here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yeehaw!
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
After it is Myers, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and this throw gets away from him. Tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 39, Corbin Burns.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey, ha! 1-1.
certainly know he's not trying to
2-1.
work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, textbook
2-2.
slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Let's go.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount. First pitch on the way. Yount stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top. or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering. 4-1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one right down Main Street. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Prince Fielder. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Two out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
First delivery to him.
Nope, ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Austin Nova is on deck. Count still full, 3-2. foul ball. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Brian Braun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Nope. Ball.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Full count.
Narvaez will be next. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Bounce it to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
And stepping in, Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, what?
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Shaw gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So next to hit is Tony Gwynn. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. Yount has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin Burns.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Corbin Burns, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First offering on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here comes the 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Shaw has it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
No one on with one down, and up next will be Ryan Klesko. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that's too high, ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Left side, but well fouled. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Robin Yount. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Wong will stand in. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here for Kolten Wong. Second home run early in the year, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Stepping in now, Prince Fielder, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner, it's a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1 home.
3-1.
Ryan Braun will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Now to bat, Will Myers. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Now at the plate here is Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Line to the right side. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0.
No, that missed.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
0 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next, Omar Narvaez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hawk a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and one.
Outside ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's it.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Nobody out, runner on first. Full count still. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping up is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. None left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
7th inning, Brewers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One and two now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. They should take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and a strike to count. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering.
1 ball, no strike.
Because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-1 home. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The first baseman.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Justin Topper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tatis stands at second with 2 gone. And he Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and one, here it is. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the
please.
call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the
Number
mound.
33, Mark Melanson.
Now into the box, Travis Shaw. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And that's in there, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Swing and a line drive. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1.
Your
Brad
attention,
Boxberger is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Milwaukee.
bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Now it'll be Manny Machado grounded
Leading up
out in
for
his
the
last
Padres,
at-bat.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's the ball. 2-2. Nope. Ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often,
Full count.
but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Lead-off guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dilo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So here's Will Myers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. One pitch on its way.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And if you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Josh Hader is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with.
Josh Hader.
Jorge Mateo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jorge Mateo.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now the runner breaks for the plate. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now. Ha-Seong Kim will come on now and pinch run here.
Tommy Pham.
Stepping in next, Tommy Pham. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Next, here is Jake Cronenworth. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's inside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here it is.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Pods leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. Ha-Seong Kim is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Defensively for the Padres. Now playing third base.
Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 25. Hill.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, ball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
I know he missed with a
2-2's the
fastball
count.
right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
And now Prince Fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 8, Gwynn.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
Two out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in will be Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Braun is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gwynn has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers strand one. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Plesac comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So striding in to start the 9th is Tony Gwynn. And they could use a spark from him here.
Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left. And he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ryan Klesko. Now the pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
San Diego down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corbin Burns earns his first win of the season. Dinelson Lamet pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dan Plesac earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.